Okay, welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Fish.
We're back.
Been a hot minute.
It has been a hot minute.
And we have been here, there, and everywhere.
We have.
Not traveling as much.
No,
maybe
a little bit. Family time. It's been family time.
It's been family obligations, family time.
Last
combination of
month or so.
Brian's busy doing something one week. I'm busy doing something the next week, and vice versa. Right. So, I'm getting an actual text message from my buddy Todd over there at Pulse Fish. Said, "Are y'all actually going to go live tonight or what?" We're 3 or 4 minutes late, but we were chatting about a few important things that we're going to discuss here in a minute.
We were hashing out the details of the show.
We know how everybody is when we don't have our facts straight, or at least when Matt doesn't have his facts straight. That I get eaten alive on social media.
Yeah,
and
they really
the comments.
don't care about me.
No, they don't. I
mean,
talk a lot
I guess
more.
Maybe they expect me to be wrong. That's not a good look either.
Maybe they just ignore you when you open your mouth.
That's true too. That's not good either, though. So either way, it's not good for me.
No, I think maybe you think harder before you speak. Unlike me sometimes. But anyway, let's talk fish, y'all.
That works out good with my wife.
Yeah. Think real hard before you speak with her. Presented by English Choice Marine. Y'all know English Choice Marine's been presenting sponsor for Let's Talk Fish since almost our inception.
Yeah, since we started.
Several years ago.
And shout out to all the people at English Choice. They're at Ranger right now for the Ranger Open House.
That's right.
Out in Arkansas.
The tour, the Advantage Tour.
The Advantage Tour, yeah.
And unfortunately, I've got to leave. I was actually out of town Sunday and Monday this week. I've got to leave Thursday to head down to Lake Guntersville. I hope to see a bunch of y'all at the Toyota Owners Tournament. And that's going to be a fun event. Always, Toyota blows it up. We're giving away all kinds of goodies. Gift cards, a four-wheeler, compliments of Bass Pro, I believe. Nice. Free entry fee. You get all kind of Toyota fishing team swag. You get fed. You get to see my pretty face along with Swindle, KVD. I think Polinick's going to be in the house. Mark Daniels. The whole Toyota team, I think, is going to be there. Ike will be there. And, yeah, it's going to be a blast like always. But hope to see y'all down at Lake Guntersville this coming weekend. I'll leave Thursday, and I'll be there through Sunday. So looking forward to that.
Nice.
Weather's supposed to be pretty nice, too. It's starting to cool off a little bit.
Yeah, I think it is starting to get cooler.
Yeah.
Feeling good.
Feels like deer hunting weather. Oh, Anthony, I don't know, man. I don't know where that ended up going. But I hate you didn't get a hold of one. Maybe we can do a giveaway on this show or something. I had another one that another one that auctioned for.
We should do that one show. Give 2 autographed jerseys away.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll do that. We'll do that for a trivia giveaway. We'll do mine for one trivia giveaway.
Yeah.
We'll do mine for one trivia giveaway and yours for one trivia giveaway. That'll give us a reason to do 2 special shows.
Yeah, there you go. I like it. I like it.
All right, we. Sorry about the ads, Keith. We have no control over that, unfortunately. But back to English Choice, y'all, real quick. Couple things with English Choice. One, first and foremost, they have huge price cuts on whatever 2025 remaining models they have in stock, which I imagine aren't a ton, but I know they still have some. They also have quite a few used boats, and they've actually got some really big price cuts on some of their used boats right now. So whether you're looking new or used, they've got it, and they're cutting them, and they're ready to get you in a new and or used boat. But visit one of their locations.
If you want to order one, custom colors,
oh yeah,
they can do that.
Ranger's got some pretty sweet.
Oh, they got some sweet
combos for this year too. But on top of that, English Choice has one of their tournaments this coming weekend out of Buster Boyd on Lake Wiley. October 25th. It's a 2-day tournament, October 25th and 26th. Now
tell them the best part, Matt.
Now you might have to tell them that. Yeah. I English Choice Marine to register.com.
Yeah.
What's the best part?
$10,000 guaranteed.
Oh, sorry. It's always about the money. It's always about the money.
$10,000 guaranteed.
So
somebody's going to win $10,000.
The only circuit, so that's guaranteed regardless of the field size.
Regardless, if 2 boats sign up or 200.
Yeah, so I think I'll be getting online and signing up for that event.
I wanted to fish it, but I'm going to be fishing a cup this week as well.
You're going to be in Alabama too.
Yeah, I'm going to be in Alabama for a team series event, and that's another reason I wasn't able to go to the Advantage Tour at Ranger this year.
Yeah, and we're both kind of traveling off and on all week this week. But yeah, I would jump in on that deal. Y'all, if you're looking for a tournament to fish this weekend, that's 100%. As far as the Carolinas are concerned, that's the best payout this coming weekend for know your ROI, return on your entry fee, return on your investment. That's the best deal going. So jump in on that, EnglishChoiceMarine.com to register and check out some of the boats while you're online there too. All right.
That's right.
Talked about where I'll be, talked about where you're going to be, and a lot of different things that there's been a lot of things happen since our last show. We've had several different rule changes.
It's been so long, I don't remember when we last did a show.
I don't even remember what it was about, but I know since then. That's the beauty of it, though. You can go back and listen to it or watch it or whatever.
That's true.
Have you ever gone back and listened or watched one of our shows?
We've discussed this. You already know
I just asked for fun. To see how good you sound on
I do
on
not
live.
want to hear myself.
You don't want to hear yourself. So since our last show, I know lots of things have taken place, but we're talk about a few rule changes.
Right.
Across the board.
A couple of EQs, I guess.
Yeah, there was a couple DQs. I know that's old news for everybody.
Not DQs, EQs. The EQs.
Oh, there was a DQ also though.
I guess it was.
Yeah, well, that actually I think that was since our last show with the announcement, which that was forever ago. But
and the Ultimate Angler Championship.
Yeah, and the Ultimate Angler Championship. Yeah. A lot of things have happened, man. I got to give a couple shout outs. So one, I got to give a shout out to I might have done this on the last show, but it's been so long since my roommate Scott Canterbury on winning not one but two MPFL tournaments this year. He'll be buying me a steak dinner. I don't know why. He just feel like he owes me one.
I may get one from him this week.
Oh, you're gonna get one at his house.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be crashing with Canterbury.
Yeah, me and Colby's gonna stay with him.
No, he's gonna cook for you. There ain't no doubt.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
Now, let me forewarn you. When he gets to cooking and he ain't got to fish the next day,
he gonna have him a little toddy.
When one eye starts to close, you need to go to bed. You need to go to bed unless you like wrestling, and I don't advise anybody to wrestle with Canterbury.
I don't want to wrestle.
I'm just gonna throw that out there. But you're gonna enjoy one heck of a meal. I can promise you that. Every time we've stayed at his house, he always cooks it up. You know, as long as we don't have to get up super early and be somewhere,
right?
Dude, he'll hook it up. He'll hook it up. But anyway, yeah.
I know. I was watching when him and his wife are building their house, all the outdoor kitchen stuff they were building.
Have you stayed there?
Not since he built his new place.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's nice. You'll love it, man. You'll love it. All right, we let's talk a couple rule changes first. So one, actually, Bass recently announced the latest one, which I don't even know if it's been rewritten in our rules yet, but we don't have our 2026 rules. At least I don't think we do.
Yeah,
I hadn't had them mailed to me yet, or emailed. This change was, which kind of struck me as odd. I know you guys on the BPT have not been allowed to live stream your tournaments.
No, we
personally.
Haven't.
Okay.
I think one year we did, and they squashed it.
Okay, so and you know why that was,
or maybe one time.
Or what? Why did they give you reasoning behind it? Why they did it?
I don't know. I wasn't one that was streaming.
I know you didn't do it, but I just didn't. Well, so I don't do it either.
I'm sure it had something to do with that's MLF's property.
Okay, correct.
Yes.
So that you're in a nutshell. That's right.
Right.
Same reasons Bass gave us. So they basically, we have multiple anglers that started live streaming their stuff. Matt Robertson's done it some. Zaldane's done it. Zaldane does a really good job with it.
Right.
Logan Park started doing it some last year, and I think. From what I heard through kind of some of our group chats, Kyle Patrick had invested in quite a bit of equipment to start live streaming his stuff this year.
Right.
And then they squashed it. So they sent us an email about saying, this isn't allowed. And it was based on, contractual things with television network, Roku, whoever it is. I've got it in writing, but so don't hold me to that. But my only, so when I first saw it, I thought, you know what? From a business standpoint, I was trying to understand it, but I really didn't, because here's the thing. Like, these anglers started gaining, they worked really hard at it. They spent a lot of money doing it. They're using it to build their brand, to sell to sponsors.
Right.
Okay. That, to me, should not be restricted. Okay, I understand the other side of it, but here's
it's almost like you should be able to live stream unless you have a Bass or BPT issued camera in your boat.
100%.
Like, that's the way the rule should be.
1,000%.
Yeah.
1,000%. And here's the thing. So Bass's argument would have to be to the effect that Chris Zaldane or Logan Parks is pulling eyeballs from our show.
Yeah.
Right? Otherwise there'd be nothing that really makes sense.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. Like that.
Well, I'd be watching both if I can. Because I like fishing, right?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. So if that's the case, regardless of what the reasoning is behind it, there needs to be some kind of revenue share.
Oh, yeah. I brought that up several years ago to some higher ups at MLF about allowing anglers to live stream and like almost selling a subscription service.
1,000%.
Yeah,
1,000%.
This is something that wasn't a good
This
idea.
is something that needs to be worked in conjunction with the leagues in order to benefit both sides.
Right.
All that's doing right now is
Now, so it's just the live stream part. Like you could still, like, say you recorded,
it
8
recorded
hours
and later posted. That's fine.
and the whole day.
Yep.
Like it would be live. It just wouldn't be live.
Correct.
And
But
that's
you know
still-
just as well as I do, the live is what.
Yeah,
That's-
real time stuff. Yeah.
That's the deal. So, a lot of reasons I don't like that. I understand where Bass is coming from. I really do. But it's tough enough in this industry now to build a brand, and it's not as much as the veterans that I think it's not fair to as the younger guys. I think the younger guys, these rookies, these sophomore anglers that are struggling with sponsor dollars, and they're getting some traction, they're getting some sponsors.
to
But
get the eyeballs.
it's a
on them.
really, really good way to get eyeballs and to build your personal brand to where you can go out and sell it. Well,
Right.
Bass might say, well, we're providing the platform for you to do that. Well, sure, but if I'm not in the top 10, I don't get any
I don't
coverage.
get any eyeballs.
I mean, dude, I could
Yeah.
be in 11th and never get a camera and never get
a
any
camera.
coverage and
How
never
many-
get a.
So do y'all run 10 cameras every day?
You know what?
don't
I
think
honestly
you
don't
do.
even know the answer to that. I think the final, maybe day 3 and 4, it's 10. Maybe day 1 and 2, I want to say it's 6 or 8.
I think that's the same way.
6 or
ours
8.
is,
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah.
It's not 10 the first day, I don't think. And I think they do 10 on day 3 and day 4.
Right.
But anyway, regardless, that was a rule change that kind of surprised me. Yes, Tyler.
I got a question.
Oh,
We-
you waving
we-
your
we've
hand
got a
like you were
que- a
something
live
was-
question.
something was
Live
wrong with you
question.
over there.
No, I'm good.
Okay,
It goes
good.
back to what the live streaming, and you was talking about how many cameras they had. Didn't Bass say also they were going to be upping their live camera amounts during the tournament?
I didn't hear that.
I thought I seen it in that post that they sent out explaining why they were.
Yeah, well, they
Taking
need to
it
up
away.
it to 100.
But
I'm
was
just, I
asking.
mean, I'm just saying, like, no, I didn't see, I honestly didn't see that, but maybe
Yeah.
I missed something.
I thought it was in there.
In what? Was
the
there
press release?
about
They were going to be investing in more cameras for live coverage.
that?
During
That I
competition
haven't
days.
heard. Yeah, I mean, I guess
Yeah.
when they show up with more cameras, and I'll believe it. But the point
I mean,
is,
that's what they ought to do. They ought to give every official a live camera and say, "All right, your job. You record. You shoot live all
there's
day."
an idea. There's an idea, but I'm just
But
saying
they're-
if
they're
you're,
not
if
gonna
you're
spend that
handcuffing these
money.
guys to where they absolutely can't do it, and they don't, let's just say they finish 35th in the points and have a good year and make the classic, but they don't make a top 10 all year, which is very likely.
Oh, yeah.
This is a way for them to get. I mean, there's so many positives from an angler being able to do that. So many
yeah.
positives, and it's not just for the angler brand. It's for growing the sport. It's for reaching a new fan base. It's for teaching techniques. It's for guys getting the goods. That's what people want.
It's for people just to see all the dumb stuff we do on the water.
1,000%. Yeah. I mean, if I'm live all day, I'm glad. I'm actually.
Oh,
really
you're gonna
glad
see
I
a lot
haven't-
of dumb
yeah.
stuff.
I'm glad I haven't been live all
Yeah.
day in a lot of tournaments. So we.
Like I could just see everybody watching me, like, "What is that idiot doing now? Why is he doing that?"
Yeah, that's right. All right.
That'll be one of
so
the
that was one rule
1,000
change.
bad decisions I make on the day.
I could talk for hours about a couple of these rule changes, but I'm gonna jump into one other specific rule change that really struck me as odd. I like it, but I got a lot of questions about it. What?
Todd, you like my umbrella? Don't lie.
Oh yeah.
Hey, that didn't get banned. That's still legal.
So have you heard about the live sonar rule for the BFLs?
Yes, I've heard that.
You heard it's 3 hours.
Yeah, I think I heard they did the live sonar across all MLF sanctioned events. It's a third of the fishing day. So just like BPT, we get to use it one period. So all the other trails
Okay,
get
so I didn't know that. So Tackle Warehouse Pro Circuit, a third of the day.
third of the day.
Toyota Series, third of the day. Okay, that keeps
Yeah.
at least that keeps it simple.
Yeah,
to
it's
follow.
the same across all platforms.
All right. So Tyler and I were talking about this before the show. How do you regulate? How will they structure that? Do you know?
I do not know.
Okay. Well, you're not good for a whole lot, are you?
Well, I mean,
you fished Major League Fishing. I need your help here. Well, okay. What?
I don't know
No,
how
you're
to-
creative. You're creative. So,
Yeah.
what would be your thoughts on how to structure that and enforce it?
So really, the only way it's going to be enforceable is through observers or co-anglers.
Okay.
Or, and obviously it's going to have to be a question on a polygraph. Did you use live sonar more than 3 hours?
1,000%.
That's a cut and dry polygraph question, yes or no answer. No ifs, ands, or buts. So that should be a very simple polygraph question.
So there's not gonna be any kind of restriction on your unit itself. It's gonna be you turn it on at 9:15, you turn it off at 12:15.
I guess, and I don't know. I didn't read the rules on it to see what if you had specific times you had, because it's kind of different for the BFLs and the Toyotas and the Invitationals, because at Bass Pro Tour we have to declare it before the start of the period.
Okay.
Or we can't use it. So like I can't be 30 minutes into the first period and say, hey, I want to turn my lights on.
Yeah, because you see something to change. Yeah, I get that.
So I would have to wait till the second period, and during the period break, I tell my official, hey, I'm going to use live sonar this period, and he'd take the lockbox off, and I'd be able to plug it up and use it for that second period.
Okay.
But as far as it goes on those trails, I guess it would be at the user's discretion, at the competitor's discretion when they wanted to use it, which is kind of, I guess that's really the only way they can do it. They can't set a specific time, I wouldn't think.
Well, I know, so Todd mentioned on here, he said it's got to be continuous. Now, he said he heard they give you a device to put on your live sonar cable that cuts off the signal.
I don't know about that. I would imagine it's the lockbox like we use at the Bass Pro Tour, where you physically unscrew your transducer cable from your graph, and it's a little orange lockbox. You put it over the cable, lock it up, and put the key up.
Okay. I feel like there's going to be a lot of 1 to 3 minute overs. You know what I mean? Like that's going to be really now.
Yes.
The other thing is talking about co-anglers and marshals. So I had a question to Tyler. I said, so in a BFL situation, co-anglers, especially around here, anywhere that they're using live sonar a lot. I mean, as a co-angler the last couple of years, which a lot of them have been suffering because of that, they're going to be the first ones to say, "Hey, Brian, it's 3 hours. 3 hours is up. Turn it off." You know, I don't see that being a problem, right?
No, I don't see it being a problem either.
How about a boater on boater draw? Does that mean they get 6 hours?
Now, see, that's a good point. That's something I hadn't thought about.
So
BFL, that happens quite often.
All the time now.
Yeah.
Because they don't fill up with co-anglers.
Right.
Now, I guess they're going to try. Now, they can do one or two things. If they get 80 boaters and 76 co-anglers and 4 boaters don't get to fish. Or do you do 2 and 2?
Yeah.
Because you can't put me and you together as a boater and say, well, y'all only get 3 hours total. Because as far as I'm concerned, I guess that they could do that and say you use it for 3 hours, but I've got to be on the back deck. You know, when it's not my turn, if it's a boater on boater is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they'd have to set some rules for it.
Yeah.
But then you're going to run into a situation like, what if you're at the St. Lawrence River and you draw boater on boater and you're running 2 hours to the mouth of the lake, and you've only got you've only got 3.5 hours to fish.
1,000%. Yeah.
So
I mean, there's a lot. I have a lot of questions, Brian.
Yeah.
You have a lot of questions.
Yeah. There's a lot of questions there.
Yeah. Yep.
But it's almost like at those lower levels where I think it would be beneficial to have event per event where it's used and not used, like y'all are doing it.
100%,
just
1,000%,
just to throw all the gray area out the window, so you don't have any gray.
We had a lot of people that said, and it was fans and anglers both that said, why doesn't Bass just do 1 day on, 1 day off, or half a day on, half a day? And I'm like, y'all are making this way too complicated. Like, make it very, very easy to follow from a fan and angler perspective. Make it cut and dry, no questions asked.
Right.
This 3 hour stuff is going to be a challenge. I'm telling you, for a lot of different reasons.
And they say like the main reason is for viewership and stuff like that. But you know, BFLs aren't televised, Toyotas aren't televised. So I mean, it's not gonna affect viewership. I guess they could run a scientific study on how it affects entries. Like if you've got a live sonar tournament and only 70 boats show up, and then the next tournament's a no live sonar, and you get 200 boats, you'll get an idea what to do.
Well, Keith said he had Keith Wood had a comment, said, so does the co have to stop fishing when they put on the lockbox? I wouldn't think so. I mean, I imagine that talk.
I wouldn't imagine. I mean, that's just something else that's going to be on part of the boater's duties, you know.
And that's if.
Right.
they have to do that. We don't know the
Right.
exact answer.
There's no rule that says the co-angler's got to stop fishing when the pro puts his life jacket on and sets down.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, so you have to use common courtesy.
Yep, for sure.
I like his comment. There's going to be a lot of biscuits going to be brought to the tournament directors. Of the DFS.
You know, it might, instead of sausage, might be $100 bills inside of them.
be a biscuit rolled up with $100 strips of bacon.
Yeah. Hey, I'd take one of them biscuits, wouldn't you? I'd take 7 or 8 of them biscuits. Might even throw the bread out. All right, so you saw the title of the show tonight. It was Pros Leaving. And I want to touch on that real quick. We won't spend the whole show talking about it, but it was interesting to me because Major League Fishing made an announcement today. Very rarely do we ever have a show on a day that a major announcement's made because we don't have enough shows. That's why. So we miss all the major announcements.
We do.
But today, Major League Fishing,
We timed it just right.
they did announce the final roster for the 2026 BPT.
Yep.
Thrift's on it. A lot of the big names are on it. A lot of the guys that obviously have fished well over the past few years are on it. But there was a few names that were not on that list that actually did requalify and opted out.
Yeah.
I only know the plans, the for sure plans of one of those anglers because he posted it to his social media, and Brian's very close with him.
Yeah.
Those 3 anglers were Andy Morgan, Jeremy Lawyer, and Luke Clausen. Luke posted that he has chosen to fish the NPFL, and I want to talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
Andy, I would almost put a $100 bill on the table that he's going to fish the NPFL.
I'm pretty sure that's what he's going to do.
He likes old school.
He does.
He's made it pretty well known. He ain't a big
Andy
live
likes
sonar
to
guy.
hunt.
He likes to hunt.
He loves to hunt.
They have events in the fall, dude.
I don't know what he's going to do there.
Well, they only have 6 events.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
I think it's only 1 or 2 that might touch
Yeah.
on deer season. But they're pretty much done before the rut happens, so he'll probably still be happy. But Andy's,
Yeah, let me rephrase. Andy doesn't like to hunt. He loves to hunt.
yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, Todd said Andy will be there.
Yeah.
So I want to touch on this. So I don't know what Lawyer's plans are.
I hadn't spoke to Lawyer.
I'm assuming. I would imagine if Lawyer opted out of the BPT, the only thing that financially makes sense. Well, I mean, okay. So here's the thing. So there's some changes I want to talk about. Tackle Warehouse Pro Circuit, the old FLW Tour, the qualifying circuit to get to the BPT.
Yep.
Has made some changes to their payouts. The way I understand it, and this is from watching one of their anglers' videos on YouTube and kind of dissecting it, is that the anglers got together at the championship last year, and they were presented with a payout structure that I think paid $6,000 to the last check with a $5,000 entry fee, which would have been less than what they were paying previously, which was $5,500 entry fee. So now the anglers got it back to a $5,500 entry fee, but $10,000 to the last check.
I like that.
That's 50 places, okay, on a full. That's only on a full field, which is 150 boats. So they're paying only 30% of the field.
Right.
All right, but it's $10,000 if you make a check. So $5,500, you basically double your money.
Right. Which that's the way it was back when we fished FLW. Wasn't that what it was, 150 and they paid 50 checks?
No, they paid like 75 checks.
Yeah, but 50th through 75th was only like $5,000.
Yeah.
Like
that's right. That's
it
right.
wasn't enough to cover your entry fee and expenses.
No, it covered your entry fee, but not your expenses.
Right, yeah.
Yes. So the rumor has it. I've heard a couple different rumors, but one of the rumors is that they're sitting on less than 100 boats now. So I also heard on one of these videos that they're not going to allow cherry picking, meaning Brian signs up for the Lake Norman one. That's the only one he fishes because he thinks he can go win it.
I would do that.
You would do that.
I would do that.
100% you would
Yes,
do
I
that.
would.
They're not allowing that, by the way, so don't get your hopes up. They're not even going to Norman.
Yeah, they're not going
I don't
to
think. I hadn't looked at the schedule. But anyway, so if they don't fill the field, obviously they're not going to pay the $10,000 checks. Entry
Right.
fees are still going to be $5,500, so they might be fishing for, who knows, it might be $7,000, $8,000.
Yeah.
But if they do fill the field, $10,000 checks, 50th place. Now, if they don't fill the field, do you think they'll accept cherry pickers
I think so.
in order to get to the 150 and guarantee those $10,000 checks?
Right. At least BPT guys they'll probably invite or current MLF membership guys, like
Okay.
people that fish
So-
BFLs or Toyotas.
Okay,
Or
so here's my-
maybe not open it up to just straight cherry pickers, but like leave it in house where, guys
Give
that
them
fish,
first right.
Yeah, guys that are fishing the BPT, the Toyota Series, the BFLs that
The
haven't
BPT.
signed
I
up.
heard you say BPT.
Yeah, but I mean, give those guys
Optional fishing.
first rights to it,
Okay,
or something
understandable.
like I could see that and that.
Now,
Like, I would see that
if,
being
if
okay.
you're one of the, let's just say they get 106
Yeah.
for the year, and there's 44 open spots each tournament,
Right.
and those rotate every tournament. Obviously, that jumbles the points.
Yeah,
If you're a tackle warehouse pro circuit guy, you don't want that to happen.
see, it doesn't matter to me. That never fazed me because if you think back when we fished FLW,
Oh, I remember
it
that
was
cherry
like that.
picking back in the day.
Yeah,
because
like
there was
you
a lot
could
of those cherry pickers that would win an event, well, especially Lake
Right.
Erie.
Yeah, but I mean, it really doesn't affect things long term because you're competing against them for that event, not the whole year. Like you've still
Yeah, but if you have 50 of them in every tournament, it would be different.
no,
if a
because you're
third of the
still
field-
competing against everybody, the guys that are fishing every event. Like if you don't catch them, it doesn't
Well,
matter.
I get that, but if you throw 45 guys between me and you as opposed to 5,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? The odds are our points could stay tighter than they normally would.
right. I agree, but
I
it's
sucked, but compared to my tackle warehouse pro circuit, I didn't suck as bad.
right.
So-
No, I see what you're saying, but it's the same for everybody. It's not like anybody's
cables.
getting. What you doing
I
over
don't
there?
know. I hope nothing. I hope I didn't black us out or anything or
Ooh.
knock out the sound.
But it's the same for everybody, so it's really not going to have.
Okay.
It's not going to affect the outcome.
So if you were a
anyway.
tackle warehouse pro circuit guy for the year, you'd be okay with that, even if
Yeah.
it's 30 or 40 guys, whatever it is.
Right.
You would rather them fill the field, get the $10,000 checks, than not fill
Right.
the field and drop your checks.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And see, I think it's like I would love to fish both of them, but at the point of life that we're in right now, I don't want to be on the road for 17 tournaments. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
And be gone from the family that long. That's what makes it so tough because all major trails, they stuff all their events between January and June for the most part. And
Okay.
like you're talking about being gone for 6 months. Straight,
Yeah.
Just about. I can't do that. So jackpotting is feasible. If there's one I could fish, if I had enough time in between events, I would love to do that.
So let's talk about Clausen's decision. So Clausen, obviously, he's a Bridgeford sponsored guy.
Yeah.
Always had a good group of sponsors.
Yeah,
Good
groups of
companies behind
great
him.
business,
Z-Man, I think. Clausen, people may or may not remember, he's won a Classic and a Forest Wood Cup.
Forest Wood Cup.
Luke's a phenomenal angler, definitely a veteran of the sport. Good dude and good on the business side of the industry too.
Yes.
So he's financially he's good. You know what I mean? Like I don't know his numbers, but
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
assuming
either.
he's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So just keep that thought for a second. So he chooses to fish the MPFL. MPFL has I think $5,200 entry fee.
Yeah.
They pay back roughly 30% of the field, equivalent to Tackle Warehouse Pro Circuit. I'm just comparing this to Tackle Warehouse Pro Circuit.
Yeah, just comparing the numbers.
The last check, I want to say $7,000 on a $5,200 entry fee.
Right.
Okay, so from a return on your investment or a business standpoint, in Luke's eyes, it's not near as good
No, it's not
as the
inclusive.
Tackle Warehouse Pro Circuit, right?
Right.
He said in his video he didn't really choose to fish it because of the live sonar rule. You know Luke better than I do.
Yeah.
He ain't like live sonar, did he?
No, he loves live sonar.
So he likes using it in tournaments.
Yeah, he loves using it.
So that
Like-
didn't have anything to do with his decision.
No, like even like fun fishing, he's like all of us. He loves it.
Well,
Like, it's
so
fun to go out there and do.
so to your point, which I guess I kind of assume he didn't really want to compete with it. He said in his video he likes it. I like it.
Yeah.
You like it. I love it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fun. I guess I assume maybe he just didn't want to compete with it anymore. Because from a financial return, it didn't make sense. But
Right.
here's the other thing: maybe he just wanted to get away from Major League Fishing and fish a new circuit.
Yeah.
So
That's very possible.
maybe that was the reasoning behind it. But he'll have fun over there. I mean, it's a fun circuit.
Oh, yeah,
I got buddies that fish it. They have a
Right.
blast.
And I think that's what it is. Like he hasn't said this to me personally, but I think it's just the thrill of getting back to fishing like you used to, and not having to worry that if I'm not out here using live sonar, I'm going to get beat. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
like,
Yeah, no,
like you've got to
100%.
put it in that box. Like if you're on a body of water between January and March, and you're not using live sonar, you're not going to win. Like 100%, you're not going to win.
Oh, look at Todd's comment. You can't say that and not post anything now.
Oh,
We-
Todd
we
said
need-
the
we need
payouts
some
are way
numbers.
better
We need
this
some
year.
numbers.
Hasn't been posted yet.
Because I've heard that from a lot of tours every year. They always stay the same. I hear that from I've heard it from Bass.
Yeah.
I've heard it from the
And,
BPT.
you know, that-
I've
speaking
heard it
about
from
the-
FLW tour back in the day.
Yeah, speaking about the live sonar, I heard a lot of guys from the Ultimate Angler thing they just had at Gunnersville
Yes.
where there was no live sonar say how nice it was to be able to fish an
not
event
have to worry about
and
it.
not have to worry about
Yeah,
it. You know?
it's almost like when they outlawed the Alabama rig. I was like, man, I'm just glad not to have to worry about that gigantic box of stuff I have to carry anymore.
Tangling
and
up
then, and
everything.
it takes me 30 minutes to re-rig a whole 9 rig. Which
I
we
wish
used to
they
throw.
would bring the A-Rig back. I'm going to start that petition.
You loved the A rig when they had it, man.
I mean, it's
You
just
really
another
did.
tool. Why not ban a minnow? Same thing. I mean, so if you look at it, hear me out. Some logic right here.
Oh Lord, some
So
thrift logic. Y'all write
when
this
the
down.
Alabama rig came out, the reason they banned
It's
it,
gonna be some catch ratio thing.
the reason they banned the A-Rig
Here we go.
was because that's the only way a tournament will ever be won again. Throwing A-Rig, because it was so good. I mean, that's no different than a minnow on a jig head.
Oh, you're talking about the lure.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because you can't compare that to technology. You can only compare that to other
To the
lures.
lure, yeah. So we need to ban minnows and jig heads.
Yeah, and wacky worms. Wacky worms can count for more fish than anything else for the year. All right, Todd said he's not going to steal their thunder. I understand. Well, I'm looking. So based on a field of 130, he is telling us that. How about entry fees? Can you give us those, Todd? Can you give us entry fees? You know what entry fees are? No, I'm begging. Todd's gonna be mad at me if I stop picking. Hey, he started it though. For the
He did
record, he
start
started it. He said payouts are way better.
We've
so-
got
we got
record of
proof.
it.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we got
screenshot
proof.
this. No, I'm just kidding. I ain't gonna screenshot it. Does the live chat stay in? The live chat's archived.
Oh yeah, it's archived.
How do you
It's
know
forever.
that? How do you know that? You don't
Just
even
'cause I
watch this
know.
stuff. I know you get on YouTube. You be doing all kind of research and stuff.
Yeah, I get on there and watch videos and stuff.
Yeah, you're not ours.
I've almost learned how to speak Japanese.
Wait, what?
Dude, I went down a rabbit hole about a month ago. Cause all right, so you look at the trends with the baits, like all the new techniques are coming out of Japan the last couple of years. So I'm like watching these Japanese videos. There's no English, and I'm trying to figure out what the next new technique is. I'm gonna learn how to speak Japanese for long.
Because they're speaking it all, and so you're going to know the technique before it's translated to English, is what you're saying.
Possibly.
Well, you know you can translate anything you see online, right?
I know, but I want to learn how to speak Japanese just because it'd be cool.
AI is taking care of all this for you, by the way.
I know. I hadn't bought into the AI yet.
We,
You can use your AirPods.
Oh,
now.
Todd did say 5,200, so I think that's what they've been. He did give us that little gem. He did give us entry fees at 5,200. So, all right. Yeah, so Fred, I guess you're talking about the BPT roster. We just kind of mentioned that. All the ones that so there was like 18 names that weren't on the roster, but 15 of those, if my math is correct, didn't requalify. So only 3 of those guys that were on the list that I saw did requalify and chose to fish somewhere
Opted
else.
not to fish.
Opted not to take the
Right.
invitation back. I'm not sure who the rookies are. I haven't looked at that. You took 5.
I think
or-
there was 4 that came in. I know Bank Shaw,
Okay.
Dustin Smith, Mitchell Robinson.
Marty's boy.
Yeah. And who was the 4th one?
Good for Mitchell.
Oh, yeah. I had it earlier. I don't know if I still got it here or not. Oh, yeah. Jacob Walker.
Okay. So I haven't.
So
I'm
that's,
not
that's
familiar.
the 4 new guys coming in to BPT for next
Gotcha.
year.
I'm not familiar with 3 of those guys, but I don't. I mean, that's
No,
just
I mean,
me
I'm
not-
familiar from watching the invitationals live last year because
Okay.
they're kicking butt.
Gotcha. Well, they had to qualify for the
Yes,
BPT.
exactly.
They had to have a good year. Let's see. Oh, Todd. So that's another rule change.
Change that.
Ooh, that is another. We hadn't talked
I'm glad
about that.
I was
said
about
that.
to ask that question.
Todd may not know this rule change because of that comment he made. So Todd said he was surprised Casey didn't take his classic win and go back to the elites. So not possible anymore.
Right.
Um,
Luke was considering that route as well.
Correct. And Luke mentioned that in his video, which, I mean, does it suck for Luke and Casey or whoever else that have one? Yeah, but at the same time, Bass got together along with a lot of the anglers. I didn't even really care either way, to be honest with you. I'm kind of like Brian on this topic. I'm not like that on most topics, but I'm like Brian on this topic for once. I just didn't care. Regardless of what they decided, I didn't care. But Bass decided to only allow Legends exemptions for in-house anglers, meaning people fishing Bassmaster events.
Right.
Understand that, because you got to remember, these are the guys, Casey, Luke, those guys made their decision to leave Bass back when the split happened.
Yeah.
So after that happened, Bass still allowed anglers to get some Legends exemptions and come back, use their Legends and come back. I mean, multiple Cliff Pace, Randy Howell. Trying to think who else. I don't know.
Is that how Swindle got back?
Might have been how Swindle got back in. Ike and Nelly actually. I think Ike actually turned his Legends exemption down and qualified through the Opens to prove a point.
Yeah, I think
I swear I think that's why he did it.
I think he
and
did
more
too.
power to Ike for doing that, which was amazing.
You know what would be cool? It's
Jordan
almost,
Lee. Yeah, that's another one, Anthony. I
Yeah.
forgot about Jordan. Jordan used a Legends
You
to
know
get
what
back.
would be cool to fix all of it and make it cool and give more exposure to everybody?
Let's hear it. I love your ideas.
I'm full of ideas tonight. They need a Legends trail like the EQs that's only open to former AOY and Classic winners, and take 1 or 2 anglers a year out of that. Would that not be pretty awesome?
That'd be cool. I mean, it would be like a 25 angler field.
Well,
Probably.
yeah, cap the field at 50 boats.
Yeah, 50 would be plenty.
And have like just a 3 tournament trail with that.
Yeah, and do it old school. Just have like a tournament director and a basket and a scale.
Yeah, and like still televise it live like that.
Well,
would
now
be,
that so
that would
that's
be
the
awesome.
that's the problem. There is the money it would cost to run the trail. The payout would probably suck.
Yeah, the payout's probably gonna suck.
But
you're doing it with the
payout's going to be getting back
Operations
into the.
You know
elites.
what? They should figure that out to where they could do it in conjunction with an elite tournament on a different lake at the same time.
right,
Though.
exactly.
There's ways to do that. That would be actually really, really cool. Brian, you do have a good idea every
telling
once in a while.
That's-
Yeah. Yep. Polinick too, I think. Yeah, Polinick didn't go through the Opens, did he? He got a AOI.
Yeah, that's true.
So there's 6 or 7 right there.
Several of them, yeah.
That Chuck said he's a legend in his own mind. Can he get in?
Of course, Chuck.
So I got
That's
a
gotta be
question.
worth something.
So yeah. To answer your question, Todd, Casey actually can't use it anymore. So Bass has banned that option. You have to be an in-house.
So he's
angler.
got to. So those guys currently they have to qualify for the elites through the Opens, and then if they got back in the elites, they could use a Classic win from 08.
100%.
For a legend,
Yeah, if
yeah.
you're currently an elite, you can use that exemption to get in
Right.
if you don't requalify.
Right.
Yeah. So like Canterbury, my roommate's got one for an AOY title.
Yeah.
So if he misses requalification 1 year, he can use that to get back in.
Right.
But yeah.
So what about?
Go ahead. Tyler had a question
He
too.
stole my question.
Hey, yeah, you two are asking me questions. This is weird.
Well, because you're the foremost authority of the show on bass.
Well, on Bass, yeah, okay,
That's
I get
what I'm
it.
saying. That's
All right.
why you're getting
Okay.
the questions.
How come when I ask you a question about the BPT, you never know the answer?
Because I'm not the world's foremost authority. on it.
you just fish. You just fish. All right, go ahead. What's your question?
If a guy, say, using all right, Swindle, using his name, that's the name I see on here. If when he uses that Legends exemption and gets back into bass.
Okay.
He's been out of bass 3, 4, 5 years, however long it
Okay.
was. Does he get to keep his points average from previous, or does it start over?
So that's been a hot topic debate too.
I figured it was.
with
That's
the rule
why I
changes. You're gonna laugh because I just railed you for this. I don't know the answer to that, Brian. I don't. Wait, dude, it's been such an
I
argument.
blew him up and it swelled his head up.
It's
He
been
is no
such a
longer-
debate among the anglers and the
I don't even know what the question was.
the ABP. It's been such a
Just
debate
hit my
among the
funny bone on the
ABP that I don't know what we even decided. And again, like,
You are no longer the foremost authority on bass.
yeah, I'm sorry, I apologize. I can't answer that.
You were for a couple minutes.
Tyler, shoot me your question. I hope it's not as hard as his was.
I told you he stole my question.
Which
earlier.
one?
About if you got it back in through the Opens, could you use your Legend exemption once you got kicked? If you were getting kicked back out,
Yes, 100%. And then the current elite anglers that are on the or that actually have technically not requalified for the 2026 elites do get an opportunity to fish the EQs. They get to go straight to the EQs.
So 3 tournaments, they've got a chance to.
Yeah. Against the 100 qualifiers.
Yeah.
And as of right now, actually, there's an ex-elite, ex-BPT guy who's in the top 5. Russ Lane is in there.
I saw that. Yeah,
with
He's
one
in third,
to go.
ain't he?
how many goes it? 5 or 10? Or is it
No, it's like 9 or 10.
9 or 10.
It's
yeah,
9 or
that's what I was
10, yeah. It's going to be fun to watch that last one.
When is it?
Again, you're asking me something I don't know. I'm not the foremost authority on the Bassmaster EQs. Hold on. Tyler, you got 2 computers over there. You could use one to research these answers. Now, you might not be able to pull up the rule change, but you could pull up the
You can
elite
provide
schedule.
some insightful information.
The EQ
Tyler.
schedule, yeah. We thrift lobbing apples. That's about the truth. The points start over. So, Fred, I think you're right, and here's why. So the debate was, and I think they started calling it the Carl Jacobson rule. What, Tyler?
I got the answer.
To the last EQ?
Yes.
Okay, when is it and where?
It is November the 13th through the 15th on Lake Okeechobee.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Be
I
some
remember
pissed off
everything.
deer hunters having to fish that one.
Not if they're trying to qualify for the
It's like a
elites.
magical week in the deer woods.
No, it's not.
Whatever. All right. Thrift killed another one, by the way, or a first one this year. Have you shot a doe, too? You shot a doe?
I did shoot a doe the other week.
Yeah, and a buck.
Yeah.
Big old buck.
It was a good one, yeah.
Yeah, it was a pretty one. He's about to run out of bullets in his cross gun.
No way. They sell
How many
them
do you
every day.
carry? How
They
many do
sell
you
them every
carry?
day. I carry 3 bolts.
3 bolts.
Yep.
What do you? What kind of broadheads do you shoot out of that thing?
G5 mega meats or dead
Oh, you
meats.
shooting the mega
no,
meat?
I'm shooting the dead meats.
But that's the Mega Meat company. It's same.
Yeah,
that same
yeah.
company. Yeah. So there's some guys in our little bow group that shoot.
I got 3 of them dead meat broadheads left, and then I'm gonna start shooting the mega meats.
Okay, got you. I've heard really good things about those Mega Meats. By the way, y'all, don't forget our trivia question at the end of the show. We are giving away an Angler's Choice hat and an Angler's Choice heavy duty weight bag.
Oh, you better knock my son off.
We should fill one with Zots one day and ship it out.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Except we don't ship it out here. Angler's Choice ships it out.
That's true.
Maybe we should just fill this one with Zots and send it out to somebody.
Yeah. Oh, maybe we could get.
Put the signed jersey
Maybe we
in
could
it too.
get them to do a Halloween special. If we can have a show before Halloween, they can send them a way bag full of like some fishing lures and stuff from ACM Tackle.
Hey, that'd be cool.
That's
That'd be
a good
cool.
idea too.
Yeah.
I got to start keeping some of these ideas to myself.
Yeah. So back to the points change. The points change deal. I think you're right, Fred. And I said they call it the Carl Jacobson rule because Carl, say he fished the elites for, I'm just throwing this out there, 3 or 4 or 5 years, and then he didn't requalify, got kicked out. Okay.
Yeah.
Carl busted his butt in the opens to come back. Now he didn't want to have to keep that old average, right?
Ooh, that's a good point too.
So that's I think that you do start fresh, if I'm not mistaken.
I like that.
But I say that not knowing exactly where. So I'm thinking a couple of my teammates, Toyota teammates, who haven't had the best of years the last few years, but they've had a long-standing career with bass and had a lot of really, really, really good years.
Right.
So, but they were gone and then they came back.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know exactly how that's unfolding.
Right.
Technically speaking, but I'm gonna find out. I gotta find out. I'm gonna find out for you.
I think I've seen something on this like in the past month, and it's still like an undecided. It's still like it has.
Still hashing it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's been talks with anglers saying there wants to be like every 3rd or 4th year or whatever you get to drop your lowest year.
Well, every
Is
5
what
years we get to drop our lowest.
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's the rule. Like,
Yeah.
so I've been there. This is my 6th or 7th season now, and I get to drop my lowest.
you got
Now, after
one
10
drop.
years, consecutive years, I get to drop my 2 lowest.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like, let's just take Swindle for example. How many years has he actually fished bass? 20.
Oh, it's probably longer than
Well, he
that.
fished the BPT for a couple, so probably
Yeah.
let's just say 25 for sake of argument. That's
Yeah,
5
20.
drops.
Right.
Okay, but when he left, gone for 2 years, 3 years, comes back. When he came back, I'm pretty sure he carried everything with him.
Okay.
At this point, I don't know if that's the case anymore or if
Right.
it's or what. So Because to me, that's no different than the Carl deal, right?
Right, I agree.
Because
with you.
it's benefiting one, but it's hurting another.
Right.
So it's got to be.
Yeah, you almost got to make it where the points start over.
Yeah.
I would have thought it would have
I agree
been
with that.
like, well, it ain't gonna matter now
It's
because
gotta be
they changed
consecutive.
it.
Has to be
Yeah, it's gotta
consecutive
be
years.
consecutive.
Yes.
But I would have thought if you came back through a Legends exemption, you'd have carried it. But if you requalified through the Opens, it would start over.
Ooh, now that's a good point too. I like what Tyler's saying.
Maybe that's what it is, Tyler.
I bet
I don't
that's
know.
what it is. That's
But that would make sense to me.
that would make a lot of sense.
Maybe
I
that's
like
what
that.
it is.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
going with that.
All right, we're going with that. What am I missing here? What am I missing? We.
Tucker smashed them at the Ultimate
Oh yeah,
Angler.
congrats to Tucker, by the way.
Yeah,
that was
no.
That's the second
live
time that kid's
sonar.
won $500,000.
That's
In case
crazy.
anybody was wondering.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he won $1 million in 2 tournaments.
That's awesome.
I only know one person, well, that won $1 million. Well, 2 people that won $1 million in one tournament. But other
Yeah.
than that, the Classic and the Cup used to pay $500,000.
Yeah, you used to pay $500,000.
But that is, what the state of Alabama did was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty phenomenal. Pretty
awesome.
special.
But I did see. I'm gonna go in defense of the BPT and Bass real quick because I was like, everybody was like, I saw some comments online, people, bashing Bass or the BPT saying, y'all take notes. The payout on this tournament's awesome, and it's way better than anything I've ever fished. And I'm like,
it's government funded.
2 reasons, Brian. When I see that, I'm like, hello.
Yeah,
So number one, Brian just said it.
that's your tax dollars going to them back.
So Brian, I didn't react quite like that, but I got done
not
close.
mine and Matt's tax dollars, but the residents of Alabama.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for putting on that.
And it was only one tournament. One tournament. Like, y'all realize if BPT or Bass put on one tournament a year, that they'd pay out like 5 times more than that?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
those comments like
Yeah,
bashing
if
the
Bass or
leagues,
MLF
that's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
did a one-off event like that, it'd be like $2 million for first place.
Exactly. Yeah, if they did a one-off event, it'd be like $2 million for first place.
Yeah.
You're about right. Anyway.
Now, I got a question, though, since we're on this topic.
Oh, Lord. Go ahead,
Could
Tyler.
there be a possibility one of the circuits could get with the state agencies of these different states to be able to host tournaments like that?
Oh, of course.
I mean, yeah, but I mean...
Oh, Todd corrected me. He said it was a grant, not tax dollars.
Okay, well, where's the grant come from? Donors, I guess, right?
Yeah, donations.
Okay. All right. So,
Sorry, Alabama. I misspoke.
still a reason that it can't repeatedly happen.
Well, he could.
Well, I mean, it could, but highly unlikely, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they could potentially do one every year.
Oh, yeah, for
Alabama.
sure.
They've got the traction. They've got the.
We
they've
need
got
an
the right
LIV
people.
bass trail. We need some.
LIV. Well, you want to go to Saudi Arabian fish?
Yeah, we need it. We need.
They got lakes in the Middle East.
They got enough money. They could dig one. They could dig a hole and put some
That's
water in
true.
it.
That's true. But if oil starts coming up, we ain't gonna be fishing.
We wouldn't care.
That's right. That's right. We'll be putting in oil rigs. All right, we getting close to 8:00 here. We got we do have a trivia question here in a minute, and we Pat K said, Matt, you staying with Ranger, and do you like the 520? Yes, Pat, absolutely staying with Ranger, as well as Brian. We have both been with Ranger our entire careers. We have never swayed.
That's the only boat I've had since 2005.
I'm 2004, so we're right there
you go.
together.
There you go.
And that was the 04 was a 520 that we had bought used, and that was just my first.
That's what my first
Ranger.
one was. A 05 I bought
Yeah,
used.
yeah, and then I didn't get a new. My first new Ranger was 07, and then I've had a new one every year since
Same.
then. There you go. There you go. Great minds think alike.
That's right.
Not often, but sometimes.
As far as the 520 versus 521 goes, I like them both. I'm just more comfortable in the 520.
Ditto what Brian said.
Yeah.
I'm running a Z520R again, 2026, as is Brian.
Performance is very comparable.
Yep.
Like, they both handle big water good.
And there was a couple year models where you could see some difference riding in them, whether it was lift or
Yeah.
speed or whatever it was, or the way it handled. But as far as the R boats are concerned, they're very, very, very similar.
Yeah.
Very similar. But I like the 520R, and
that's what I.
for a lot of different reasons. But yeah, that's the boat I'm comfortable in, as well as Brian.
Ooh, here's a good question. Is anybody dressing up as Fuzzy Dash for Halloween?
That's so funny you said that, because my daughters I haven't dressed up in years, and they're trying to get me to dress up. And I shouldn't tell them what I'm dressing up as, but if I dressed up as that, they would have no clue.
No, you probably got to be the snowman off Frozen, don't you?
My kids are way older than that. Come on.
Oh
man.
yeah, that's. Oh, you got to be the Kelsey dude, don't
No,
you?
we're like
That's what I was. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Jason Kelsey.
Yeah,
My
you gotta
youngest
be the
is into
Kelsey
the
dude.
K-pop Demon Hunter stuff now.
Oh, Cooper watched that the other
The
night.
K-pop Demon Hunter
Yeah.
stuff, yeah. And then
Yeah.
and then my oldest Reese is like, she's into she's a Swiftie, but she's into Benson Boone and like some of that
Yeah.
crowd now. And but yeah, I don't even know what Reese is being, but Ren's being one of the characters from K-pop Demon
I forget
Demon
what-
Hunters.
Oh, I know Cooper. I think he got one of them inflatable costumes, a capybara. He's an inflatable capybara.
Emily, my wife, just chimed in. Non-profit versus for-profit.
I think she's talking about the Ultimate Angler.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. She's very familiar with non-profit and for-profit. So, Matt's the 6, Thrift's the 7. If you're Keith, don't get me started.
So what?
Do not.
So
get me
Cooper's
started.
been saying this. What's this mean?
So
Can we talk about it on the
That's
show?
the dumbest thing. Is it really doesn't mean anything. So I think, if I'm not
I
mistaken,
think it can mean anything, right?
I'm sure one of our 170, almost 200 viewers right now knows what 6-7 actually
Emily's got her
means.
hand raised. Tell us what it means, Em.
Emily, please.
I think she was just waving to Todd.
No,
Oh.
oh shit.
Well,
Tyler's actually keeping up with the conversation. I'm glad Tyler. She was raising her hand. In Brian's eyes, she was waving to Todd and Tyler's
She's
eyes.
got her hand
Hey,
up
Todd.
like this.
On the flip side, on the other side of that, 6-7, if I'm not mistaken, y'all, one of our viewers will correct me if I'm wrong. Came from some basketball player said this in an interview, if I'm not mistaken, and then it was put into a recently released hip hop song. So
Yeah.
it's a line from the hip hop song.
Gotcha.
And then people just started saying it and doing the motion like this, and then all of a sudden it just went viral.
Is that why I've seen the videos of like older people saying they're trying to explain to their kids 369?
That's good.
No, I don't know. I guess
I'm assuming.
maybe. Yes, one of our guys. I can't remember who it was. One of our guys posted a video. I think it was one of the elite guys. Might have been a BPT. I can't remember who it was. And the other day, and it was like, so what do you consider like a big bass? And he was like, 6-7 pounds. Like. I mean, he got on the trend. Look,
So
smart.
it's- yeah.
Got a lot of clicks. Got a lot of views.
Yeah,
Okay.
all right.
And it was.
That's
it was
just the
actually-
trend right now.
It's just. It's
Like next
it's-
week, it could be 7-8.
But dude, you remember some of the
I mean-
stuff? What was some of the stuff that trended when we were kids like that? Like words, like we would say something was rad,
Oh,
or like
the What's Up commercials.
yeah,
The-
stuff like
yeah.
that. That actually made sense though,
Yeah.
or there was meaning behind it. The stuff that goes viral now, I don't even know.
I don't think there was much meaning behind that. It's just
what's up?
I guess it was just fun to see.
What's up?
All right.
What's up? Anyway,
I do not eat
Smoke.
6 or 7 Zots. It's
he
like
eats 6.
4.
He eats 6 or 7 Zots before every episode.
Yeah.
Not during.
No,
And
I only ate one this time.
Todd's.
I have seen
description-
that explanation too, Todd.
I have not seen that explanation, but I'm gonna check it out now. I'm not gonna tell him. I asked my oldest daughter to explain it to me, and she couldn't even explain it. And that's the bad thing. She's the one saying it,
Yeah.
She had no idea what it means. But
That's
I'm gonna.
what. Like I've asked Cooper, and he don't know. He just says it.
I'm gonna
No, I don't
say. I'm gonna ask her if it's on the periodic table. I'm just gonna confuse her and let her go investigate and figure it out. That's funny. All right.
I don't think HO is on the periodic table. Maybe it is.
What is HO? Hydrogen oxide?
Hydrogen's H. Oxygen's O.
Hydrogen dioxide?
I don't know.
That's HO2.
Or is it just hoe?
We need a scientist in the crowd.
Oh, Tyler's looking it up.
Look it up.
Todd actually texts me probably what the meaning of it is. That's dope. Keith said dope. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was.
So
Holmium.
holmium is on
Oh,
the
that's
periodic table
What is
over
holmium?
67.
It's a silvery colored soft and how you say this, Brian?
That's gotta be some stupid
MALLE.
man-made element.
It's an AI overview. It's
Is
gotta
it
be
a
right.
naturally occurring
malleable?
element or some
Malleable,
kind of man-made element?
malleable metal that belongs to the lanthanide series of rare earth elements.
Yeah.
Atomic number 67.
So it's not man.
Otherwise
it's not a
known-
man-made animal.
otherwise
It actually
known
exists
as-
in real life.
Otherwise known as
Holium.
ho.
Oh, ho. Ho. Gotcha.
Yeah, ho. All right, we've had enough fun with 6-7 for tonight. Well, I'm glad my oldest daughter's not watching me. She'd yell at me when I get home if she was watching this. But
Oh, Lord have mercy.
all right,
How'd
y'all.
we end up on this tangent?
And then I'm getting texts from my other buddy, my best friend who hunts with me, saying, I know you're doing a podcast. I got to read this because it's just funny. He said, I know you're doing a podcast right now, but I couldn't let that 9-point that just showed up on the camera at the top of the hill stand with the bow in my hand. Well, I know the 9-point you're talking about, and you're letting it walk. End of story. We're not arguing.
You're
okay?
going to hunt
It might
for
not
this
be
deer.
walking.
No.
Just a minute ago.
We've had this deer all year. We've already discussed this deer.
He sounds like he's already shot it, and you're going to go help him track
No,
it this evening.
it's on my farm, not his.
He don't get to go to your farm without your permission.
Well, he needs to tell me, and I need to know he's there.
Okay.
Or maybe he didn't want to interrupt your show.
I didn't say he had to ask me, but he needs to tell me. He didn't want to interrupt. He interrupted me by texting me that. Blew up
after
on
he
my
shot it.
phone. All right. Anyway, back to the trivia question.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
time for
trivia
question.
time.
Yeah. Look, Todd said Ren, my youngest, is saying it. Okay, Todd.
Oh yeah. How old is she?
They
8?
taught. Hold on. She's 8. They taught my nieces, who are 2 and 5. And they're walking around going 6-7, 6-7. We got videos of it, dude. I'm telling you,
Oh Lord.
killing me. All right, trivia question time. It's 8:00, and I do have to go pick up Reese.
All right.
She,
What about next week? What are we doing next week?
I don't know. I don't want to think about that far ahead.
I'm good for a
I don't
show.
get back till Sunday, so we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Trivia question time. Giveaways for a heavy duty English Choice Marine bag, or English Choice bag, excuse me, and a hat. And again, if you win the trivia questions, first correct answer comes across our feed. You send us a message to our Facebook page, the Let's Talk Fish Facebook page.
Yes.
I have seen messages go elsewhere before, but send it to the Let's Talk Fish. Unfortunately, Logan, it's not a free 520 tonight. Sorry.
Man.
Maybe we should give
I'd
him.
probably yell out the answer.
Maybe we
first.
should give him some free holmium. Where do we get that?
I don't know.
Where can we get? Google it, Tyler. Where can we get some holmium?
If it's 67 on the chart, it's probably highly reactive, and I doubt we can just get holium.
Reactive or
Yeah,
radioactive?
probably reactive with several other elements, like cesium. And
Well, I'm
lithium.
not mixing it with anything. I'm
It
just going to
doesn't
send it to
matter.
him. Oh, okay.
I mean, there's some elements that just.
You can purchase it as a pure metal sample from specialty vendors.
Oh, there you go. You can buy
Or,
some holmium.
Okay.
you can find it in its natural state in rare earth minerals like monazite and
There you
gadoliniite.
Emily, I know what we're getting Reese for Christmas. How awesome would that be? Wrap it up, put 6-7 on a card, tell her, I know how much you love 6-7. This is what we got you this
Yeah,
year.
that's what
When
it
she
means.
opens it, could you see the look on her face?
It's a rock.
Oh, Lord.
All right, that's what we're getting Reese for Christmas. Yep. Some holmium, honey. See
There
where we
you
can
go.
find some. See if Amazon's got holmium on sale.
Holmium.
Yeah.
I think that's a different element.
What is it? Holmium? Holmium. Was there not an L in it?
Yeah, holium. I thought you said homium.
I said holmium. That's not right. Oh, it's I ain't saying it right anyway.
That's the
I gotta
question.
go. All right, here we go. Trivia question time. I need the correct answer, and then the first one that comes across our feed. Here we go. Bryan Thrift, as always,
Yes.
killed a gigantic North Carolina whitetail this year,
Ooh,
and
I did.
he's on the board. He always kills a giant every year. It's inevitable. But I need to know exactly how much his deer weighed. Now, we're in North Carolina, y'all, but it was really big for North Carolina. How much did his deer weigh? How much did the 8-pointer that Bryan killed weigh? Gross weight, not field dress. We don't do none of that
Yeah.
dressed weight. It's gross weight. And I'm starting to get some answers now. Brian, do you remember what it weighs?
Yes.
Okay, because you told me. I see some legit answers. God, I see some close ones. Some real close ones. Woo! They were 245. We ain't got them that big around here. 250. Yeah. Again, we're in the Carolinas, y'all.
It did outweigh me, Logan.
Not impossible, just highly unlikely.
Ooh, that was
Close ones.
It's funny how the first comment I see from some people are only during the trivia question. Y'all got to get involved. Y'all got to give us some love.
There
Ask
ain't
some
nothing
questions.
wrong with listening and
No,
learning.
I know. That's what I would do.
Listening and learning.
I 100% would just stay on for the free giveaway. I would never say nothing.
It is fun. Like, we love it when y'all comment and
Oh,
ask
my
us
gosh.
questions.
Oh, I got it. I think I got it.
I ain't.
I see it. Wait, what was it again, Brian?
Oh, I see it.
Yep.
Jacob.
That's the one I got.
All right. We got it.
208. 208 pounds. The first correct answer. Where was it? I lost it now.
It's right here. I got it right here. Jacob Zeringue.
Zeringue.
Okay. Whatever they said. I'm trying. Oh, Jacob Zeringue. Okay.
Yeah,
Zeringue. You are the champion. He was the first one to submit the correct answer that we saw on our feed. 208 pounds is correct. That is raw weight. That's not dressed weight. But yeah, 208 pounds. Big old deer. Jacob, send us a message on our Facebook page, the Let's Talk Fish Facebook page, with your shipping information, first and last name, and where we need to get this prize pack out to. Compliments of Angler's Choice Marine. All right, Brian, I got to run, so we got to check us out.
All right.
Appreciate everybody getting in.
Thank you, guys. Hopefully we're back next week. If not, it's Matt's fault.
Probably.
But we'll have a lot to talk about. Discuss the Toyota's Owners Tournament.
That's right.
The results of the Cup we're fishing next week, or this week.
So you can talk about the results as soon as it's over?
Yeah, because it's all live stream now.
Awesome.
It's the only secret about the team series now is where you're fishing. Like, we don't know what body of water we're fishing.
Okay.
But all 4 days, or 6 days. Is it 6 days? 5 days are live streamed. So be a lot to watch. I think it actually starts tomorrow. And so there'll be 3 first rounds tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. Then you have 2 knockout rounds, and then the championship round.
Well, you get a bite of the knockout?
No, I fish Friday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's 3 first round days.
Okay, so you're
Wednesday,
leaving tomorrow.
Thursday, Friday. Yeah, I don't fish till Friday.
So you're leaving tomorrow or Thursday? It's
I'll
only
leave
6 hours.
Thursday.
Okay,
Yeah.
got you. All right, tell Canterbury to get ready.
Yeah.
Smoke's coming. All right.
Colby, it may already be there. I don't know.
Well,
I'm fishing with Colby Miller, so it's going to be fun.
Okay. I thought you was fishing with no, that was the other one.
Yeah, me and Jeff fished the last one at
I got you.
Wisconsin.
All right. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We can't go fishing. We'll sit right here on Tuesday nights and do what, Brian?
Talk fishing and eat zots.
See y'all next